Now that rookie minicamp is officially wrapped up here for the Chicago Bears, we can kind of take a massive deep dive into everything we've seen over the past few days over there in Chicago for the Bears rookie minicamp. And now we prepare for not only OTAs, but mandatory minicamp. And then just like that, we're going to be in training camp seeing Caleb Williams with the rest of the team in pads going full speed with contact. I mean, things are about to ramp up really quickly here. It's going to happen sooner than you think. Now on this channel, we're going to cover everything. But in this video specifically, we're going to give you a full overview, a full recap of rookie minicamp and all the takeaways that we've had from it. And first of all, I think we should just look at Caleb Williams. The man came in not with the chip on his shoulder, but he was a leader. He looked like he was fighting for something. He looked like he had the mentality like, hey, you know what? I'm going to come in here and I'm going to change the game for not only this season, but the entire future for the Chicago Bears. And yeah, I'm a rookie, but I'm going to lead like I'm a 7-year veteran. Now, that is the one thing I've noticed from Caleb Williams right away. The leadership, the, ability to come in the huddle and just, make sure everyone knows what they're doing. If someone messes up, he's like, hey, you got to fix this, right? He takes command of the team. And that is the most important thing. When you talk about a rookie quarterback, it usually takes a couple of years for them to get in that mindset where it's like, I have to be the guy. No, he already knows day one of rookie minicamp, he is that guy. Definitely a great thing to see right away. And you can tell he's learning to play, but quick, man. Yeah, we had some, coaches and even some front office guys talking about, man, the dude knows the playbook almost completely already. So that is definitely something you love to see out of your rookie quarterback. And, he was as advertised throughout the first 2 days of minicamp. He showed consistent accuracy and effortless, precision during 7-on-7s. The number 1 overall pick, yeah, he definitely made his mark on practice the first few days. Had a nice one to Peter LeBlanc on Friday. Some reps didn't go as well. Some wide receivers just dropping some open balls. But you know what? Caleb Williams came out here with a amazing day 1 grade in my eyes, at least, right? I would give him an A+. The accuracy, the arm talent, the aura around him, the attention to detail, everything that he did in day 1 not only opened my eyes, but opened the eyes of the coaches. So right away, got to give a big shout to Caleb Williams. I thought he did an amazing job. Now, another guy that we can, take a look at here from rookie minicamp was Odunze. Obviously, day 1, he looked really good. Looked like that number 1 guy. Obviously, take everything with a grain of salt. Just rookie minicamp, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift, they're not there, right? So, obviously, Odunze, the other number 1 pick, he's going to look like he's the best player because he was a first-round pick. So, in day 1, he looked like that guy. However, did sit out of Saturday's practice with, I believe, some hamstring tightness. But overall, looked like the guy that they drafted with the number 9 overall pick, right? Smooth routes, great hands, someone who's going to be able to build chemistry from day 1 with Caleb Williams. And it starts now in rookie minicamp, going over to OTAs. And now once the pads come on, these guys are going to already have a great connection. So listen, if you are in fantasy drafts, Odunze is probably the best wide receiver because the chemistry that he's going to build with Caleb Williams is unmatched. A lot of these guys like Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison, they don't build that chemistry until OTAs. A guy like Malik Neighbors doesn't build chemistry until OTAs with Daniel Jones. So Odunze and Caleb Williams have already started to build that chemistry on and off the field, and that work has already showed up on Friday. They connected when the two connected 7 times across 3 7-on-7 periods. So, hey, that is definitely a good sign for Odunze in the offense. Then you talk about some of the other guys that look really good, including a punter, Tory Taylor. I mean, dude, the Bears got the most out of their draft picks. Tory Taylor was one guy who kind of blew up on social media just punting the ball, man. I mean, it was insane. You look at right away just the strength, but the accuracy of his leg, insane. The hang time, power. Tory Taylor is going to be someone who's going to come in here and, be able to change the game on special teams. Don't see that too often, but I think you will with him. Definitely want to give him like a big A+ for his, what he did at rookie minicamp. Then there's another guy who really stood out to almost everybody. A guy who went extremely later than I thought he would, and I thought this guy is going to make, or will make, a big difference here for the Bears going into the next season. Austin Booker, man. Austin Booker was a guy who, again, I thought was going to go a lot sooner. There was a little bit of, hesitation on teams just because he didn't really play too much, didn't have so many reps at the collegiate level. But coming into, the draft, there was one thing that was known. The man had talents, right? There was also comparisons that he'd be like Max Crosby with the energy, the mindset, but also the style of play he has as well. Dude, he looks exactly like that, dude. He took, physically every single snap seriously, even though it was non-padded practices. The man looked the part, man. Bears coaches were highly impressed from day one to day two. Just the improvement alone from day one to day two. It looked like he was really working on his game every single minute of the day. But the good thing about this is the Bears don't need to use him right away. You obviously have Montez Sweat. You have, Javon Dexter and Zach Pickens and DeMarcus Walker. So I believe Austin Booker will be a guy who can learn from some of these veterans. A guy who can, mold and get better and be mentored over the first year or 2 years and then come in and be a day one threat in a couple of years from now. Someone who's going to be a guy who can change the entire defense coming off the edge. I think that is just something that they plan on doing with Austin Booker. I think he can turn into an impactful every down edge rusher, and that's going to start right away with the film room, the weight room, and getting consistently better on the turf every single day. I think the mentorship is going to be something that we're really going to see happen with the guy like Montez Sweat and Austin Booker. So those are a couple of things that have really stood out to not only me, but a bunch of the rookies, a bunch of the guys over here in Chicago. But before we get any further into the video, before we end it off, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Bears throughout the entirety of the offseason. Not only did we cover rookie minicamp, not only are we going to cover OTAs, but then mandatory minicamp, training camp, preseason, regular season. We're going to keep you guys updated with everything, and I'm telling you right now, things are about to start getting a lot more fun with, guys like DJ Moore and Keenan Allen getting to practice with Caleb Williams for the first time, DeAndre Swift and Khalil Herbert, Roshan Johnson all competing to get more touches. You bring in Gerald Everett, have Cole Kmet. There's going to be training camp battles everywhere on the offensive side of the football. But then you look at the defensive side of the football, Austin Booker, Zach Pickens, and Andrew Billings, Javon Dexter. There's so many guys that are going to be competing for day one starting jobs, which is going to make training camp and mandatory minicamp so much more fun. These guys have to compete every single day of practice. And then you look at the linebacker room with TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds, Noah Sewell, Jack Sanborn. Again, more competition in that area. I'm really excited. They also bring in Kevin Byard in free agency as well. This team is going to force a lot of turnovers. They're going to play at a high level. And if Caleb Williams can play, if he could just build a little bit of chemistry with these wide receivers, they're set up for greatness in year one. I guarantee you this is going to be a scary team. And even Torrey Taylor looks like he could be a threat from day one. So, hey, shout out to Ryan Poles and what they've done here in Chicago. This team looks really, really good. And as we get more footage, more highlights, don't worry, we're going to keep you guys updated with those as well. So make sure you guys join the family. Who are you most excited to see from this rookie class? And who do you think has, or who do you think is the biggest sleeper from this rookie class as well? And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video of the Bears. Should be a couple of days from now. I believe they start OTAs. So I'll keep you guys updated. Peace.